Welcome back to Reflections with Emrys. Let's take a moment to see what each symbol has to offer today. Today's symbols are the dog, the rune, Gebo, and the Beith, also known as the birch. The dog is a symbol of loyalty, steady companionship, and the kind of love that shows up again and again. At its core, the dog carries devotion, an open-hearted willingness to stay present. It represents trust that is built through consistency, not grand gestures. The dog reminds us that protection can be gentle and strength can be nurturing. It also teaches the sacredness of belonging, being seen, being accepted, and being safe enough to be yourself. And it holds the energy of instinctive honesty, knowing what feels right and staying close to it. In life, the dog may show up when relationships are asking for sincerity and care. It can appear when you're learning how to trust again, or how to let yourself be supported instead of carrying everything alone. The dog can also arrive when you need to return to simple truths. Who is truly with you? What loyalty feels like in your body? And what kind of connections nourish you? It may be a reminder to offer your love more openly, or to notice where your devotion has been given to those who don't return it. Dog Medicine asks, are you honoring the bonds that honor you back? Its reflection is this: where are you being called to practice loyal love by showing up with steadiness, offering trust where it is earned, and remembering that you deserve relationships that feel safe, mutual, and real? Gebo is a rune of gift, exchange, and the sacred balance of giving and receiving. At its core, Gebo speaks to reciprocity, the invisible threads that connect people through support, generosity, and shared energy. It represents partnership, mutual benefit, and the kind of offering that strengthens both sides. Gebo reminds you that gifts are not only objects, they can be time, presence, kindness, honesty, or effort. It also carries the energy of agreement, the spoken or unspoken contracts that shape relationships. And it teaches that true exchange is rooted in respect, not obligation. In life, this rune may appear when you are reassessing balance in your connections. You might be noticing where you give too much, or where you hesitate to receive. Gebo can show up when a supportive relationship is forming, or when an existing bond needs clearer boundaries and fairness. It can also be an invitation to accept help without guilt, to let yourself be held, or to offer something meaningful without overextending. Gebo asks, can you let exchange be clean, honest, and mutual? Its reflection is this: what if the most healing gift you can practice right now is balance, giving with a full heart, receiving with an open hand, and allowing your relationships to be built on mutual care rather than silent debt? Beith, the birch, is a symbol of new beginnings, cleansing, and gentle renewal after a difficult season. At its core, birch carries fresh start energy. It represents purification, clearing what is heavy, stagnant, or no longer true. Birch is associated with resilience and rebirth, the first green returning after the cold. It reminds us that renewal doesn't always arrive with fireworks. Sometimes it arrives quietly, as a simple willingness to begin again. And it teaches that you can step forward without needing to be finished or perfect first. In life, they may appear when you are ready to release an old version of yourself. You might be shedding habits, patterns, or emotional residue that has lingered too long. Birch often comes when you're standing at a threshold, beginning a new chapter, healing a relationship with yourself, or creating a cleaner rhythm in your daily life. It can also signal a time to simplify, to clear your space, your mind, your calendar, your heart. Beith says, start small, start clean, start true. Its reflection is this: what would a gentle new beginning look like for you? One where you clear what drains you, honor what restores you, and allow yourself to step into the next chapter with a lighter heart and a more honest pace. When we look at these three symbols together, the dog, Gebo, and Beith, a warm, supportive theme emerges: loyal love, mutual exchange, and renewal through healthy connection. The dog brings devotion, trust, and steady companionship. Gebo brings reciprocity, balance, and the sacredness of giving and receiving. Beith brings cleansing, fresh starts, and gentle rebirth. Together, they suggest that healing is happening through relationships and through the way you choose to participate in them. This combination can point to a season where supportive bonds are strengthening, or where you're learning how to create connections that feel fair, safe, and nourishing. It may also be a reminder that renewal doesn't have to be solitary. Sometimes a new beginning arrives because someone stayed, someone helped, or you finally allowed yourself to receive. This is the energy of clearing old patterns around love and exchange, and stepping into something more balanced and true. The dog encourages you to honor loyalty, both yours and others. Gebo invites you to restore balance in how you give and receive. Beith reminds you that you are allowed to begin again with cleaner boundaries and a softer, brighter heart. The mood they suggest together is tender, hopeful, and grounding. It feels like coming home after being out in the cold, warmth, steadiness, and relief in the body. There's a lesson here about letting love be practical, showing up, sharing honestly, and making space for mutual support. You're being invited to clear the guilt around receiving, to release the habit of overgiving, and to let renewal be shaped by relationships that truly meet you. This is a gentle promise. With the right bonds and the right balance, you can start again, and this time you don't have to do it alone. Today's reflection is this: let loyal love guide you, keep your giving and receiving in balance, and allow this season to be a gentle new beginning. Thank you for joining me. I'll meet you in the next reflection.